Hello, my name is Sarah Dinson. I am an accredited representative at the North Suburban Legal Aid Clinic. In this presentation, we'll be covering select forms of immigration relief available to survivors of domestic violence, trafficking, and other crimes. I would like to begin by introducing our organization. The North Suburban Legal Aid Clinic provides pro bono legal services in the areas of domestic violence, housing, and immigration. We currently provide services to clients in Southern Lake County and Northern Cook County. For immigration and housing cases, we are able to assist individuals with income at or below 250% of the federal poverty level. We do not have any income threshold for our domestic violence legal assistance. This chart displays several types of special immigration relief available to individuals who have suffered especially difficult circumstances. Typically, individuals obtain lawful permanent residence, colloquially known as a green card, through a petition submitted by a family member who is either a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. They may also receive it through an employer petition. The types of immigration relief on this chart can provide a path to lawful permanent residence without an employer or family relationship. Additionally, some of the options here can provide relief to those who might not otherwise be able to immigrate through a common channel because of factors including prior unlawful entries or contact with immigration. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on the U visa, which is an option for those who have survived domestic violence and certain other crimes, and the T visa, which is available to survivors of trafficking. As we will discuss in a few moments, both the U and T visas require cooperation with law enforcement. This cooperation usually involves calling in or helping with the investigation of a crime committed against the U or T visa applicant. For both the safety of the community and for potential U and T visa applicants, it is of utmost importance that individuals are aware that if they report a crime, they will not face negative repercussions because of their immigration status. The Illinois Trust Act is aimed to give community members confidence in coming forward to report a crime by explicitly prohibiting police from engaging in certain immigration enforcement activities. The U visa provides protection from deportation and the ability to lawfully work in the United States. After 3 years, the U visa holder may apply for lawful permanent residency. To apply for a U visa, the intending immigrant must have been the survivor of a qualifying criminal activity, which we'll further discuss in a moment. The criminal activity must have occurred in the United States, and the survivor must possess credible and reliable information about the incident. It is also required that the applicant has been helpful to the police or prosecutors, and they must provide a certification attesting to this. Lastly, the survivor must demonstrate that they've incurred substantial physical or mental suffering as a result of the criminal activity at the basis of their application. This is the list of U visa qualifying crimes. In addition to the criminal offenses specifically listed here, individuals who have survived a crime that is substantially similar to any of these may apply for a U visa. Please note that the immigration status of the criminal perpetrator does not affect a survivor's ability to apply for a U visa. It's required that all criminal activity occurred in the United States, but the criminal activity doesn't need to be committed by someone who has a lawful status. As discussed earlier in this presentation, a necessary component of the U visa is cooperation with a qualifying agency, such as the local police department or the prosecutor's office. This cooperation can take several forms, including reporting the crime to the police, participating in an interview with law enforcement, or testifying during the perpetrator's criminal prosecution. This cooperation is verified by a certification submitted as part of the U visa application. The certification must be signed by an official at the police department, prosecutor's office, or another similar agency. The Illinois Voices Act, which went into effect on January 1st, 2019, requires that the certifying agencies have set procedures for U visa certification requests and mandates that the agencies respond to requests within 90 days. The recent enactment of the Voices Act reflects the growing rate of awareness about the existence of the U visa. As a result, the number of U visa applicants has been steadily increasing in recent years. There's a cap of 10,000 available U visas per year, which has created a growing backlog of cases. Currently, there's an estimated wait time of 6 to 7 years before U visa approval. However, it's possible for applicants to receive employment authorization before they are officially granted the U visa. The T visa is a form of immigration relief that's similar to the U visa, though it is specifically available to survivors of human trafficking. To be eligible for the T visa, the intending immigrant must be physically present in the US due to trafficking, though it does not necessarily need to be the case that they entered the country by way of trafficking. Furthermore, T visa applicants must have complied with any reasonable requests for assistance from the law enforcement agencies investigating the trafficking, with some select exceptions. Like the U visa, the T visa provides a pathway to lawful permanent residency. Both the U visa and the T visa are very similar. However, there's no backlog for the T visa, so the wait time is much shorter than that required to receive the U visa. If you believe that you or someone that you know may benefit from speaking with one of our domestic violence or immigration attorneys, please call our clinic to set up an individual legal screening. For some survivors of domestic violence, there may be other forms of immigration relief available, such as the VAWA self-petition or an I-751 waiver, which do not specifically require a police report. We are happy to discuss all potential options available to survivors of domestic violence, trafficking, and other crimes. Furthermore, we encourage anyone with concerns over their immigration status to create a safety plan and to share that plan with a trusted emergency contact. Lastly, we would like to remind you that only an attorney or accredited representative may provide legal advice pertaining to immigration. If you or anyone that you know has questions about immigration options or your legal rights as an immigrant, please feel free to contact us. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this presentation. I hope that the information shared will be helpful to you or to someone that you know. Our contact information is included here. Please feel free to reach out with any questions. Thank you very much.